Hey guys, it's April, and we are on the 12 days of Christmas. This is day 12. I'm trying to get some light here so that I can see to assemble, but not blind you guys in the process. And there are some little pieces to this. There are some print and cuts. I'm using some pattern papers, just different things. And this is an interactive card. It is inspired by Karen Burniston, I think. But I just did my own thing on it. So I'm just pulling off the little pieces off my mat so I don't lose them I didn't get quite enough glue right there. For my little stockings. I could have done these as print and cut, but for the front of the card, I actually wanted some dimension. And I think I'm going to pop dot these up. I haven't decided. And let's see if I can get this on there. These pieces are small, but it'll be worth it. And the heel piece, you have 3 of these to do, and I went ahead and did a couple of them so you guys wouldn't have to sit and watch me glue little bitty pieces of paper together. So I'm gonna get that one off a little bit. I'm gonna just trim it up and live with it. I don't want that black to peep out there. And then I was out of ivory paper. Well, this is off-white, but I wanted something a little darker, so I did ink it. And you guys have seen me do that before. You just take your sponge dauber and whatever color ink you're going to use. And I used Stampin' Up! Tip Top Taupe on that. And then we're going to, I think I'm going to pop dot these up on that. I'm just going to put couple of dots on each one. And then I'm just going to peel those off. Well, I say I am. Maybe I'll have better luck. Pop dots hate me. I either peel the liner or I peel the layer of sticky off. There we go. Never wants to cooperate with me. No, it doesn't. There we go. It's being stubborn. Or it's really, really strong adhesive one of the two. There we go. So I've got, oh, it's really strong adhesive, that's why. So I'm just going to line that guy up right there to give it some dimension. I think I was doing better without a tool. Yeah. And the last one. This card is going to be so cute. You guys are going to love it. all those popped on there. And then we have our other pieces here. And then you're going to need some tape. And I'll explain why. You're going to have a piece that looks like this. There it is. Okay, and it's going to have, when you pull it off of your mat, you're going to see a G on it and a line. Now my line didn't draw, I added the line after. You don't want any adhesive in that line, and that's why we're using tape and not glue, because if the adhesive gets in there, your mechanism is not going to work properly. This is the back side. You are going to flip it over, but what you're going to do is you're going to fold it in half across that score line. Then you're going to fold it on the diagonal, and then you're going to fold it on the other diagonal, creating an X and a line across, and then you're going to fold these little arms in, and then you're going to fold it back the other way. And this is going to help give you the memory. And then when the G's are, you're going to stay inside that line, and you're going to apply adhesive to this whole piece in this little X'd out area on both sides. Okay? And then you're going to set it to the side. We're going to apply our panels to the card, and I really think, I don't know, that's too busy for that. I think I'm going to do that inside. So I'm going to do my red panels, and you guys can decorate this up. You can use anything you want for the arms that go on this. I'm just doing a Christmas theme. You can do reindeers or photos or snowflakes or whatever it is that you want to do on this. Line that up. And I did not put a sentiment on mine, but you can add a sentiment. I will stamp something later. And then I'm going to put a panel on the back. Just because I'm using the brown craft cardstock. Kind of an old-fashioned Christmas thing. Want to just have that brown peeping through. And now you're going to put your panels inside. And this, I think, is some old My Mind's Eye paper, but you can print some plaid paper if you want to use plaids. And press it down. And you could actually use a lighter weight paper for this. It's just to make the inside a little prettier. Trying to get my plaids lined up across. I want to make sure that they fit. So now we have our little mechanism, and we're just going to peel one side to start with. Get all our little tapes off. Yeah, when I did mine for my video, I forgot to put my pen in, and it changed color pens for some reason, but I have it set. Oops, don't want to pull that one off yet. So I had to draw my line on. So now that hole in the center is going to allow you to line it up on your score on the center of your card. And you just want to line it up so you can see the center of your card there, and press that side down. And then that should be working fine. And then you have 4 little arms like this. And you'll notice the holes in your paper. Those are your little guides where these go. and you want to make sure that they're going in the right direction. So this one we're going to not put all the way up to that score line, but you can get it pretty close. But it's going to, you want the point to go with the same way that that cut is. If you guys can see that. Just want to lay it. Let me see if I can get you. You want the, let me see if I can get a piece of paper in there for you guys so you can see that. Just like that. You want to make sure that your little arm is going in the same direction, and don't get it all the way up on your score line, but you want that little arm going just like that in the same direction. So we're just going to put some glue right up there. And we're going to put that little guy right there. And I'm just going to turn it around, and I'm going to do the same thing on this side, right here. Same way, right there where that hole is. I'm going to go up. I'm going to place him right there. So then this is what you should have right now. If I can get, there we go. Okay. And now you have these two. And again, you want the cut to go in that point there, but you're going to go underneath this piece, and you're going to glue that guy right there. So it is under piece one right here, but right there with that hole in there. And again, not on your score lines, but you can get it close. So we're just gonna press that one right there, almost like a windmill sort of thing. And then you're gonna do the other side as well, making sure that it goes into, you don't want to go opposite. You don't want it to go this way. You want it to follow that line up underneath and right on there. Okay. And this is why we haven't done the other side yet. So you're going to give that just a second to dry. And then you're going to pull these two tabs up where the slits are, and you're going to push those together. You're going to intertwine them just like so. They're going to fit together in that slit. And you want to make sure that your mechanism is folding like it's supposed to. And it is. Just like so. So you've connected those slits right there. And so you could just fold this over. If your mechanism's working, it should fold pretty easy, and you can peel off these strips. And then we're just going to unfold it and press down right there and get that. So now when we open and close, we should be, our mountain should be working. There we go. You just want to work it just a little bit, give it a little force. It'll create a memory on its own. Just work it a few times till it starts working. How cute is that? The cuteness is really about to come in. So now I'm going to decide how I want this, and I think I want that to go this way. Again, you can put whatever you want on there. I wanted one of my little wiggle things for these, but I couldn't find them. So I'm going to press that there. I'm going to put this one right here. Like bent my stocking. Be careful, April. Yeah. I'm going to do some Nuvo drops, but I'm going to do those last. And now I've got all of these little, I'm going to put, this one doesn't move very much, so I think I'm going to put my Christmas blessings there. I haven't decided. That needs to fold up, so I think I'm going to put that guy right there. I guess I better wait for it to dry, huh? Okay, so I've got one on there, and you want to just double check and make sure that it's folding in the right place as it dries. And I got that one in there just perfect. I don't know how I did that, but the tip of it is right in the crease of my card when it closes, and that's where I want that. And then, I'm not sure. I don't know. So that one. I just want to make sure that when I put this on there, that it has room to close, and it looks like it does. I am going to just put some glue right across the top of this, or you can put it right here. That would probably be better, right here on this tab. And we're going to place that right there. You want to back it off just a little bit from that mechanism so that it has room to spin and close, and it does. So I'm right there, and I didn't print enough images. I forgot, so I've got to print maybe a couple more. I'm going to just right here on the tip of this one. This arm doesn't move a whole lot. Those three do, but this one doesn't. So I'm just going to put a little dab of glue on the base of that one. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. And then I'm just going to pull this one in so that it's not interfering into the center of the card, but it's there when it opens. So now I have that one. I don't know. I'm still debating on this one. I think it may be too long, but we're about to find out. I think it'll be okay. So I'm just going to put a little glue on this one, and I'm going to cut 2 more images, maybe 3. I'm just going to place that, not interfering into that slip right there. There we go. So that it opens and closes. So let me cut 2 more images and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I did cut my other 2 images, and while I was cutting them, I couldn't figure out why my bottom one wasn't moving like it was supposed to. Just make sure that your little house, is what I call it, is folding up in the center. So just make sure you've got a good memory, and if it's not, you want to give it a little poke in there and press it down, and do that several times until all of your images are moving. So now mine's working. And so I think this is where I want these. Oops, I want you to move up. There we go. So I just want to be sure that when I put this on there, that it's going to be staggered, but I also want it to fold in. I'm just going to put a little glue there so I can pop it off of there if I have to. Pick it up, go back in there. And let's see if I can get that on there. You have to wait till it dries. I should have used tape to check it with. may be that one may be a little long for that. So we're going to move him over here. So just be aware when you're doing this. Check your images. Don't let them get too good and dry until you've got them checked. Go down in just a little bit further on that so that it doesn't hang over the top. And I will make that one a little bit smaller in the file for you guys. Ooh, that barely clears, but that works. And then we're going to put Jingle Bells. I'm going to say center. I'm going to try center of it. Nope. Get up there. Okay, yeah. I want to bring this one center, I think. I think it'll be fine once I get it centered. How cute. They all should get up there. Yes. Yay! I may have to trim this one off and make it a little bit smaller. I will make these two a little bit smaller for you guys so that you don't have the problem that I'm having with it running down into the... I'm trying not to let my glue get too dry on it. And this is my mock-up, guys, so you guys just beware that yours will work. I'm going to make those images smaller. That's what it is. That one needed to be center. He wanted to be center, and it has to loosen up. That's what it is. Yay! So it's working. So you have your card, and when they open it up, everything is going to pop out. So I could probably have moved this one out just a little bit further, or put one of the longer ones on there and put that one at the top. So just mix and match, because I think I will pull that one off. See if I can get this guy off and swap them. Yeah, if you just use a little dab of glue, you can change them around. I think that will work better. So we're gonna do it. Oh yeah, yay, that's much better. So let's put this little guy right here. Oh, it wasn't dry, April. You have to let them dry, guys. You do, or they're gonna pop off. And lift you back up. Make sure I got my centers. I promise it does work. I've just overplayed with mine, I think. Overdid it some. That's okay. I think that's going to be better, just centered. Oh, I tore mine. That's the ticket. Okay, if you put them in those positions, they will work. So you need to go center and put that one at the top. And then this one needs to be near the top where Jingle is, and it will work perfectly fine. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oops, I got that one spinning wrong. So I hope that you guys enjoy this file, and also if you use more straight lines, you're probably not going to run into as many issues as I did, but always do a test and a mock-up. Like I said, I've worn mine out. I've got a little tear in mine, and that's what my problem is. If I hadn't torn it with trying to force that other image in there, it would be working fine, but it's still going to do well. So there you go. I'm going to add a few Nuvo drops to the front of mine, and let me close that back up. And then I'm going to call it finished. I hope you guys have enjoyed the 12 days of Christmas. And if you have any questions or you have anything that you want me to try to do for Christmas around the actual holiday come fall, please let me know so that I can put it on the list, because if you wait too late and you want something done, I may not be able to get to it. So you guys have a wonderful time with this file. Let me see what you guys do with it. You have a wonderful day, and I will see you for the live drawing for the giveaway on the Cricut adaptive tools. I am giving away a set for the 12 days of Christmas in July ending, and some lucky winner's going to get all 4. You guys have a wonderful day.